The search for 20-year-old Sierah Joughin became a race against time, as the police worked tirelessly to find her before it was too late. Clues stacked up, pointing towards an eerie and unsettling truth. But when chilling discoveries were made inside a suspect's barn, the case took a wild and strange turn. What secrets were lurking beneath the surface? How did this crucial discovery impact the investigation? As investigators delve deeper into the twisted secrets hidden within, they unearth a revelation that leaves everyone shocked. In July 2016, 20-year-old Sierah went missing in Delta, Ohio, prompting a search by the police and FBI. Her boyfriend, Josh, was the last person to see her and was initially considered a suspect. However, his alibi was established, and he expressed uncertainty about the circumstances of her disappearance. Sierah's bicycle was found abandoned in a cornfield, with her belongings nearby. In a shocking turn of events, James Worley, a man living on a 3-acre property west of Toledo, became a person of interest in the disappearance of Sierah. During the investigation, Worley admitted to being near the location where Sierah was last seen, claiming that his motorcycle had broken down there earlier that day. Worley voluntarily declared that he did not steal or harm anyone, leading the police to secure and search his property. The search uncovered a horrifying array of evidence, including rope, tape, zip ties, handcuffs, firearms, ammunition, video recording devices, and film. This chilling room had restraints on the walls, a freezer with what appeared to be blood, and a strong smell of bleach. However, Sierah was still missing, and Worley was uncooperative with the police, raising suspicions. 3 days after her disappearance, Sierah's lifeless body was found in a shallow grave just 12 miles from Worley's property. She was bound, gagged, and hogtied, with her wrists handcuffed and bound to her taped ankles using a rope. There was no evidence of sexual assault. Worley was arrested and charged with aggravated murder, kidnapping, felonious assault, possessing criminal tools, tampering with evidence, and having weapons while under a disability. He pleaded not guilty to all charges. The prosecution presented compelling evidence against Worley, including cell phone location data, DNA, and recorded interviews, asserting that he had kidnapped and killed Sierah. The court heard that Worley had searched for disturbing terms on his computer, including hogtied plus teen, and had spent the day of Sierah's disappearance on pornography websites. The prosecution argued that he had followed Sierah on his motorcycle, causing her to crash, then took her to his property. The trial also revealed Sierah's blood on Worley's motorcycle and various items on his property, including zip ties, mace, and a ski mask. The duct tape found had both Worley's and Sierah's DNA on it. Worley could not provide an explanation for the blood on his helmet. Dr. Cynthia Beiser, the deputy coroner, testified that Sierah's death resulted from asphyxiation due to a plastic object placed in her mouth, which could have taken several minutes. There was no evidence of sexual assault. The shocking revelation emerged that James had a prior conviction for abduction before his involvement in Sierah's abduction and murder. In 1990, he violently abducted a woman named Robin Gardner while she was cycling near Toledo. James intentionally struck her bike with his vehicle, causing her to fall into a ditch. Pretending to offer assistance, he instead assaulted her, hitting her over the head and forcing her into his truck, where he handcuffed her. James threatened to kill her if she didn't comply. However, Robin managed to escape from the truck and sought help from a passing motorcyclist. She reported the incident to the police, leading to James's arrest. Despite his defense, he eventually pleaded guilty to an abduction charge and was sentenced to 4 to 10 years in prison. Shockingly, he was released after serving only 3 years behind bars. She described how the ordeal had stolen her ability to engage in activities she once enjoyed, such as bird watching and hiking alone in the woods. James's execution is scheduled for May 20, 2025, for his conviction in Sierah's case.